So while we are sitting in theaters and witnessing multiple sequences in movies of different genres, we are subjected to, of course, acting performances. Be it an action-packed chase sequence, a romantic confession, or even a dramatic speech. The strength of any sequence is highly dependent on how the actor performs it. Sometimes, however, acting is completely disconnected or over the top to the point where it is extremely evident that the actor lacks the skill of fully immersing in a role. Discussing moments which will simply make your jaw drop or end up in hysterical laughter, here is Tried&Refused Productions, with 5 Bollywood overacting moments that will leave you speechless and in disbelief. Sunil Anand in Master. So what a lot of people don't know is that Sunil Anand featured in a movie in 2001 called Master. Sunil Anand, being the legend Dev Anand's son, never really shot to stardom or followed his father's footsteps by featuring in impressive cinema over multiple decades. Master, however, is definitely one of the cringiest things to witness, which stars Sunil Anand and, of course, is a film directed by him. Basically, an Indian has been falsely accused and is imprisoned in Hong Kong, and he is accompanied with Master Sifu that after much hesitation starts training him. Just so that you get a picture of the acting performances, just see the dubbed dialogue delivery of this Hong Kong officer.
जीवन बोल रहा हूँ. बोलो मिस्टर जीवन. आज रात काम हो जाना चाहिए. हाँ. आज रात तुम्हारा काम हो जाएगा.
There are attempts to basically kill the Indian and Sifu, but to no avail due to their martial arts skills. In order to reward them, both the imprisoned individuals are rewarded with new furniture, and well, Sunil Anand's reaction to this is absolutely brilliant acting.
अरे ये क्या हो रहा है? क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोग? What's going on here? कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं आप सब? ऑफिसर, सिफू, ये क्या हो रहा है? देखिए, ये टेबल और कुर्सियाँ कहाँ जा रही हैं? बताइए. Hello.
Rajesh Khanna and Leila Khan in Wafa, a deadly love story. Another legend of Indian cinema was Rajesh Khanna, a man who was a superstar and was regarded as a god at the prime of his career. The man, however, also passed his prime in the late 90s and early 2000s, had for some reason agreed to do some horrible cinema. In the 2008 Rakesh Sawant directed film Wafa, a deadly love story, Rajesh Khanna tries to convince his wife that the man she killed was not him and that he is actually her real husband. This leads to the wife absolutely going apeshit crazy in some psycho daze and rant. She gets all emotional, but it's such a deflection from the fact that she's a murderer. Matlab, how conveniently the character creates pity for herself. The funniest, however, is not Leila Khan's performance in the scene, but Rajesh Khanna's reaction to it, covering his face every 10 seconds as if Leila Khan is farting while delivering dialogues. Let's see, if we cue the farts in, whether it makes more sense.
यही तो परंपरा है ना? मैं इस दुनिया में कैसे जी सकती थी?
Fardeen Khan and Celina Jaitly in Janasheen, a film co-written, edited, produced and directed by Feroz Khan and starring Fardeen Khan and Celina Jaitly in lead roles, was an interesting movie to witness. It has its moments where the audience gets fully invested, especially through most of the scenes featuring Feroz Khan. However, there are many moments of over-the-top acting that make us disconnected from the actual storyline or premise. A small snippet of the acting abilities is clear from this back and forth.
तो अब क्या? अपनी शादी का इनविटेशन देने आई हूँ.
वो सब एक झूठ था लकी.
As Celina Jaitly confesses to a secret extremely dear to Fardeen Khan, he is shocked to know that she kept it as a secret all this while. This leads to Fardeen going in a full outburst, and this back and forth of him not wanting to see Celina Jaitly's face ever again is hilarious to witness.
तुमने मुझसे हमेशा झूठ बोला है. You're a liar.
No.
You're a liar.
No, Lucky.
Shut up, Jessica.
No.
Dev Anand in Love at Times Square. See, no one can discount the fact that Dev Anand is an absolute legend for the films and work he has done in the Indian film industry. It's also important to note, however, that when Dev Anand was past his prime in the 90s and early 2000s, then started writing, directing and starring in films, he seemed to have lost the plot with what is engaging cinema. A prime example of this is the 2003 film Love at Times Square. First of all, see this reaction to Dev Anand communicating to his daughter that her mother has passed away.
मम्मी नहीं रही, sweetie darling.
क्या? मम्मी.
Irrespective, moments of this confession of what transpired on the flight is heavily dramatized and difficult to watch. See for yourselves.
रांची से प्लेन पर लौटते वक्त हवा में ही मुझसे बातें करते करते अचानक एक धमाका, लोगों की चीखों पुकार और प्लेन क्रैश.
Bunty Baby in Josh-e Jawani. If all of you don't know about the spectacular 2000 film Josh-e Jawani, you guys are missing out on an absolute gem. This movie, which is an unintentional comedy, is so shockingly bad that it will leave you in absolute disbelief. Starring Bunty Baby and Rakesh Bedi in this scene, Bunty is basically meeting Rakesh to tell him about his heartbreak as he is still in love with the female lead. The confession and the back and forth is horribly acted and shot to the point where you wonder whether this is a spoof or just horrible.
प्रकाश
हाँ हाँ
आई लव रेखा
अरे बादल
आई लव रेखा
मुझे मालूम है यार I know बादल I know you love her.
Especially his frustration, showcased in such a brilliant manner that you wonder why isn't he taking workshops on acting.
प्रकाश मैं क्या करूं मैं उसे खोना नहीं मैं उसे पाना चाहता हूं
And that was the list, guys. Write it down in the comments below if you have some video ideas for our channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle is right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.